All right, so check this out. I'm very proud to say that I have not cracked open a book since high school. And even in high school, I did it begrudgingly. And yeah, I still know big words like begrudgingly without having to read. So, checkmate, losers. But then the other day, my buddy Paul, he's like, you should read this book. It's called Fallen into Shadow. And I'm like, read a book? Paulie, what have you become? And he's like, nah, man, you like action movies and stuff. This is just like reading one of them. Except when they wrote it, they were like, if this was a movie, this would be like $1 billion. We could never make this, so let's make it a freaking book instead. And I'm like, well, that sounds terrible, having to read a book. He's like, trust me, have I ever steered you wrong? And, he didn't. He's the guy who warned me that Adriana Annunziata had, chlamydia down there. So it's like he kind of saved my summer. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, for Paulie, I'll do it. I start reading it, and right away, it's like there's a bunch of people running away from things, and they got like flashlights on their heads in the mist, and it makes me think, remember E.T. with the flashlights and the being chased by the things? And then one by one, they're dying, they're being chased by things, and it reminds me of like one of them Jurassic Park movies with the velociraptors and the weeds there. And it's like, boom, dead, boom. And spoiler alert, but this is like page 2, so, what are you going to do? And it's like, this one's dead, this one's dead, this one's dead. And then one of them gets a little nick on her calf there, and some stuff happens that I'm not going to go into, but then she gets on a little space cruiser, and she blasts off into space. She chops off her own freaking leg and blasts it out into space. Now I want to know what happens next. But I don't know nothing about writing, but here's the thing, I'm a nice guy. So if it were me, I would be like, chapter 2, here's why she did that, and here's what happens, and here's everything you need to know. But that's not what they do. The next chapter, there's like other people that you got to worry about now, and they're called stem shifters, which means space, time, energy, and matter. They can manipulate it with their mind with these things called geodes, which is what the first lady was on the moon there mining for. But I'm like, what do I care about all these people? And then here's the thing, I keep wanting to know what happens next. Usually after work, I like to get a calzone, watch the game, have a beer, pound one out, go to bed. Instead, I'm up till the crack of dawn worrying about these make-believe people. So I gotta tell you, you readers out there, I don't know what you're wasting your life on. You could just watch like an episode of The Big Bang Theory, and it's like after a half hour, it's done, you never think about it again. So I'll tell you what, I don't get reading at all, but I'm going to finish this stupid book, and then I'll let you know what I think. I'll post both videos at the same time, all right?